Look, the first rule of any investment strategy is diversification. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Everyone dreams, but not everyone is willing to suffer for those dreams. And that's why not everyone wins. So there's no one path to success. That's a lie. That's what everyone tells you. Everyone preaches, do you follow your passion? And I get it. It sounds nice. It's feel-good BS. And yes, it works for some people. But for most people, it's not gonna work. In fact, it's dangerous. If you do you, you're gonna get hurt. If you follow your passion, you're gonna burn out. If you follow your heart, it's gonna break. Look, life is hard enough as it is. We don't need to make it harder by chasing fairy tales. And the biggest fairy tale of them all is the one we tell ourselves about following our dreams. You see, the difference between those who only talk about their dreams and those who live them is not talent, not luck, not some magic door that opens for the chosen few. It's the relentless, unshakable, day-after-day grind of showing up even when it hurts, even when no one believes, even when it feels like the whole world is telling you to stop. Because dreaming is easy. Anyone can sit back, close their eyes, and imagine a life they want. But suffering for it, that's the real cost. That's where most people quit. That's where champions are born. You will suffer. That's not a maybe. It's a guarantee. The road to anything worth having is paved with rejection, failure, sleepless nights, and endless moments when you'll ask yourself, is this even worth it? And right there, in that breaking point, is where the difference is made. Most people walk away. The winners, they stay, they take the punch, they fall to their knees, they spit out the blood, and they stand back up. They tell the pain, you will not own me. They tell the doubt, you will not decide for me. And they tell the world, I'm not done yet. Dream. Suffer. Win. Repeat. That's the cycle. Let me ask you something. What do all successful people have in common? Successful actors, athletes, entrepreneurs, artists, soldiers, scientists, musicians. What do they all have in common? They've all had to put in the reps. No one becomes great by accident. The greatest athletes train harder. The best actors study more. The top 1% of earners work longer hours. We see their mansions, their trophies, their achievements. But we don't see the years of reps. We don't see the sweat, the long nights, the constant grind. We don't see the price they paid. And the truth is, most people aren't willing to pay that price. But here's the thing. The price tag isn't just financial. It's emotional, mental, physical. Becoming anything more than average requires a level of commitment that sucks the joy out of life. Ask anyone who's made it. Ask the guy who sold his company and is now an unrecognizable shell of himself, or the actress who's traded acting for endless meetings and phone calls, or the athlete who regrets not spending more time with family. Ask any of them and they'll tell you it's not worth it. Ask any of them if they'd trade it all for a normal life and they'd say yes. Ask any of them if they'd rather be average and happy than a tortured genius, and they'd say yes. Because there is a cost to every win. For every trophy, there's a scar. For every achievement, there's a sacrifice. And the more successful you get, the higher the cost. Because once you taste a level of accomplishment, you can never go back. Water can flow backward, but time can't. And you will regret the things you don't do more than the ones you do. A famous author said, you must do the thing you hate doing tomorrow, and the day after, and the day after that, even if you don't want to. That's the spirit of the warrior. It's the willingness to go one more round, one more mile, one more day when everything in your being wants to quit. It's not about finding what you love, it's about loving what you do. It's about choosing to keep going even when you don't want to, because sometimes you gotta do things you don't like. Sometimes you gotta suffer. Sometimes you gotta bleed. And the more you push through that discomfort, the stronger you become. Now listen, I know this might sound harsh, okay? It's not what you wanted to hear. I get it. You came here looking for inspiration. Maybe you were hoping to be told that the universe has a plan for you, that everything will work itself out. But life doesn't work like that. This isn't some feel-good seminar. This is reality. So I'm going to tell you the truth, no matter how much it hurts. You wouldn't find happiness in a day job you hate and a side hustle that you're passionate about. You're going to find it in accepting the sacrifice and committing to the process. Your dream doesn't come with a manual. You're not entitled to a smooth path. You have to forge your own way. And I'm not promising that it's going to be easy. I'm promising that it's going to be worth it. Because the problem with modern advice is that it's watered down. It's safe, it's comfortable, it's easy to consume, and it's designed to make you feel good. But here's the truth. You don't want to feel good. You want to be strong. Listen, the hero doesn't wait for the perfect timing. He makes his own timing. He doesn't wait for the universe to open doors for him. He kicks the door open and figures it out. He doesn't complain about the cards he's dealt. He plays the hand he's dealt. And that's what you have to do. The world will keep spinning whether you take action or not. Your life will keep moving forward whether you have a plan or not. But here's the thing. Life doesn't care about your dreams. Life doesn't care about your goals. Life doesn't care about your ambitions. You have to go after it. You have to relentlessly pursue your vision. You have to sacrifice everything else. Everything else is a distraction. Everything else is noise. And the louder the noise, the harder you have to focus. The best piece of advice no one ever tells you is this. If you want to achieve extraordinary results, you have to do extraordinary things. You have to suffer extraordinarily. Do you really think those who've made it had it easy? Do you really think they just stumbled into success? Do you really think they found some magical loophole that allowed them to avoid the reps, the grind, the struggle? Of course not. They did the work. They put in the hours. They sacrificed. They bled. And yes, they fell. But they picked themselves up and they kept going. You want to know what separates the winners from the losers? It's not talent, not luck, not connections, not money, not anything like that. It's a single-minded focus on their goal. It's a burning obsession. It's a hunger that drives them to sacrifice everything else. You want to succeed? It's time to choose. Choose the person you want to become. Choose the life you want to lead. Choose the impact you want to make. Then choose the actions that will get you there. Choose the daily habits, the routines, the rituals. Choose to show up even when you don't want to. Choose to keep going even when everyone doubts you. Choose to suffer silently, to endure, to persevere. Because the world is full of distractions. It will tempt you with comfort, with pleasure, with ease. It will whisper in your ear, "Why not take a break? You deserve it. Why not relax a little? You've worked hard." But don't listen to that voice. Ignore it. It's the voice of complacency. It's the voice of mediocrity. It's the voice that will hold you back. If you want to succeed, you have to silence that voice. You have to shut it down. You have to crush it. Because success is not for the faint of heart. It's not for those who seek comfort. It's not for those who are afraid of suffering. Success is for the bold. It's for those who dare to dream big and work tirelessly to achieve their goals. It's for those who embrace discomfort, who thrive on challenge, who find joy in the pursuit. So choose wisely. Choose to suffer. Choose to push beyond your limits. Choose to chase your dreams relentlessly. Because the choice is yours. You can either choose to live a life of regret, wondering, what if? Or you can choose to live a life of triumph, knowing that you gave it your all. And let me tell you something. The path to success is not for everyone. That's okay. You don't need everyone's approval. You need the courage to follow your own path, to blaze your own trail. So choose to suffer. Choose to bleed. Choose to sacrifice. Because the world is waiting for you to conquer it. Are you ready?